Whoa, good morning everybody. Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be working on my S13 just a little bit. Got my Dr. Pepper and I'm at my green car. You can see in the background. So, I did get some parts for the car. I didn't get everything that I was wanting, but I traded my RB20 Turbo for a few parts. And what I got is I got the vents, and hang on, let me grab them. Look what I got. For some reason, I have a difficult time finding the center vent with the plastic trim connected to it. But I finally got one, and I got all the rest of the pieces of the dash. So, and today, and also, where did it go? I got the starter relay, so plug that in. Let's see if we can get the car turning over a little faster than yet last time. And if I can get that done, then today's agenda after that will be dropping the steering column, pulling the pieces off it. Then I'm going to be removing the dash again because the cracks that are on there, they're just annoying the heck out of me. So since I fiberglassed the dash and they cracked on me, I'm going to pull it out, fix the cracks, and put body filler on them, like fix the cracks that way, and then repaint the dash. Now I'm not going to use the paint that I used. I used some cheaper spray paint for the dash. It came out good, but I think that might be the reason why everything cracked on me. I'm not 100% sure, so um, I'm going to use a little bit higher dollar paint than what I can get at Walmart. I've seen some people use that SEMA satin black paint, go something like that. Then again, I might flock the dash. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do, but I just want those cracks out of it. So, alright.
I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we should breathe slow. We should breathe slow, breathe slow.
Okay, I still don't have no luck on this car turning over. So, what I think I'm actually having a problem with is I am missing some wires because I know some wires have been cut. And also, had a blue and black wire going into a plug. And let me see if I can grab it. And this is it. But whenever I started following it and undid some of the harness, just like maybe a few inches of it, this is wrapped together and it was not connected to nothing. So I don't know. I got that and that little black and yellow wire. Somebody told me that goes to the starter. Well, I got a wire connected to it, and that's coming up here. And since the plug-in does not actually fit the relay, but that's where the wire going to, and this is the starter relay, I went ahead and jumped wires a few. See about showing you this. So yeah, as you can tell, I did that to both ends, and they're connected right where it should be, where the clip is supposed to hook in. And then the other plug-in that goes into the relay fits. So, but it's not getting no power, not even when I crank it or nothing. So I don't know what's going on. That's why I'm kind of thinking that, hey, I'm missing some wires that need to be there. Because like I said, this was a drift car at once. And you can tell someone who's went through and modified it like they do every 240. Because the hose have been cut in the engine bay for the turbo or the intercooler piping, and then this quarter panel's been smacked. I need to lift the car up on jacks and turn those tires and see if someone's possibly went in and welded the differential. Not 100%. But, so, I asked the question on the 248 SX form, so some of y'all, if y'all do watch it, y'all might be seeing my question on there. Because I'm needing help. Wiring, I'm good at wiring when it comes to lights, but when it comes to like just trying to pull a rabbit out of the hat, a rabbit out of the hat, I need help with it. So, yeah. So what I'm going to be focusing on is taking the dash out of the car. So let me flip the phone around and I'll kind of describe what y'all need to do to take these dashes out, which it's very easy. So, okay, so here's my dash, and it looks good for a part except for that piece you can see. I pulled that off yesterday just to see. I'm trying to remember how I did this, and yeah. What I did the first time was I pulled off all the plastic of topping where it's just the foam. Then I put fiberglass over that, so therefore it could kind of soak into the foam itself. But taking a year off, yes, the car's been sitting for a year because the first house we moved into for rent, I have no room for the cars, so we got out of there as soon as we could. It's just something for the meantime. With this new house that we've been in for almost half a year, I have plenty of room for my car, so that's why it's over here. And that's why I forgot what I exactly done to this car. So, but enough of that. And to take this dash off, easiest way I found out is, you got to remove a lot of your stuff. You got to remove your little panel down here. Got to remove your gauge cluster, so pop these off. Be careful when you pop them off. You got to screw up in here and a screw up under there. Got 2 screws there. That drops. But before you do that, I would say drop your steering column. It makes it so much easier. I don't even know if you could get this dash out without moving that. So do that. Drop your steering column. I have a removable steering wheel, so that's coming off, but it's just so for these switches right here. On the other side, you don't break this. So, and I see I got a crack right there, so that's going to be fun trying to get this thing out. Yeah, you want to move your center console, move your bezel right there, and then it's just straightforward. You got some bolts in common places, got 3 up there. When you take this off, I think that drops. You got some on the side there, got some in your glove box, which you'll take your glove box off. So yeah, but it's pretty straightforward. So alright, let me get to taking this dash off.
If you find the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah. I surround my soul with the positivity. That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see, yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young. I'll take a hit and still finish in one, yeah, yeah. Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So tell me who you love, baby. Take a moment to unwind, fix yourself and realign yourself with the world, baby. Breathe slow, baby, yeah. We should breathe slow, we should breathe slow, we
Okay, this is the second time I'm saying this. This is what's under my dash. I went through back and repainted this. Made sure I had no rust holes on the firewall or anything like that. So all my ducking and everything for the AC is perfectly fine. These wires, the extra ones, are for the lights. Like down here, you can see them really good there. They're just ran to, like I said, cheap LEDs you can get off eBay. Ground, positive, and they turn on. I had to break off some of them because they are soldered on. So I'm actually just going to clip them back on, little female male ends clips, so I can just pop them together and need to pop them off if I need to. So, because they're not no real big prod on it. But as y'all saw, that was pretty easy. It only took maybe 20 minutes at the most to take off. So, and I was kind of wanting to take the dash off anyways to clean up some of the wiring that's in here. So, yeah, and I want to go back and fix these ends right here. This one's definitely bent, as you can tell, really bad. This one's in good shape, so yeah. So come back and look at this dash. So yeah, get to work on fixing this dash, and then I'll come back and check the harness and just make sure my harness is good. I'm just afraid that I'm missing some wires, like the previous person that had this some point in time cut some wires out. And because this didn't have a motor in it, the motor was pulled, transmission was pulled, so that's what I'm thinking is someone might have a V8 or whatever in here, or an SR, or what, I don't know, and they modified the harness to maybe have one of those push button setups. So I don't know, I've never messed with that setup, so it could, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just kind of working in the dark on this part right here, and I need to learn to actually read wiring schematics, the diagram for this stuff. If I could read those easy, then I could figure this stuff out, but I just can't. And it does look like a spaghetti mess down there, because it is. I had to go through and fix some of the wiring because it was chopped, and that's my main bad part on this whole car, is just that. So, alright. Let's pull this dash. And another reason why I was wanting to get this dash out is because my vents right here don't fit perfect because of the fiberglass. So I'm going to take my, as soon as I get my air compressor fixed, hopefully the people message me back because the part they sent was defective. Get it in, and then go back and kind of take my belt sander and kind of sand that out a little bit. And then I need to go get a Dremel tool. A Dremel tool worked perfect on that. And same thing, well, that fits. That fits good. So I'm not going to mess with those. And I'm going to go back and sand that one down with the Dremel tool. And that side also. So, but the main part is get these cracks all fixed and get this corner fixed here. Okay, let's try this again. My phone died, so I had to wait to charge. But here's the second coat of the body filler, and I'm actually almost done already. So the only part I'm kind of worried about is this part. It cracked on me pretty good right there. But besides that, it's looking great. But the body filler that I'm using right now is Summit Racing's lightweight body filler. There's the part number right there, SUM-944000. This is a 1 gallon, and it came for just only $20. Cannot beat that. And it came with its own hardener, so it's incredible. I have no issues with this, and it sands perfect, hardly any pinholes. So like I said, no issues with it. So, and for 20 bucks, dude, you cannot beat it. I've used it on my Maverick, on the S10. Now I'm using it on my 240, and I'm actually going to have to get another gallon so I can fix the quarter panel on this car. So let that dry, go back over there and try to figure out the issue with the wiring, try to follow some of the plugs for it. Okay, looking at the dash. Hey, guess what? The dash is done and it's ready to be painted. I don't got the right spray paint, I got the cheap dollar paint, and I'm not going to use that. So, well, this is fiberglass, it's not metal, so therefore it'll be fine. Let's see, I'm thinking about going ahead and flocking this dash, so yeah, because those cracks are going to come back, because I just saw that one right there. Crap. So yeah, I'm flocking the dash. Look how much that stuff cost. So, but besides that, the rest of the dash is good. And if I just have that one small crack right there, then I'll be fine. Because that flocking kind of looks matte black. It hides the bigger cracks a lot better. So that little thing, you will not notice it at all. And look nice in the car. So, alright, cool. Now I'm going to go see if I can somehow get this car started, trying to figure out that wiring. Okay, let's see if he'll start. Okay, there you go. You got it now. That car is turning over. Not strong because the battery, of course, needs to be charged. That's why I got the boost pack on it. And what I've done is here. Let me go over and show you what I've done. Okay, I rigged this one just for now to see if it'll run. I took a ground wire that I had for an amp, and then put the wires together, taped them up, and went straight down onto that pin so I can get constant volts to it. Big wire so it wouldn't heat up. And that green purple wire, as I told you, is going to my ignition key, and boom, it turns over. So what I'm going to do, since I'm having so much trouble here and I think someone's hacked it out, I'm going to just go get a relay, an aftermarket one, mount it up here, and go get a positive cable, go to here, and then from here down to there. So I know how to do that, so that's exactly what I'm going to do, and run the ignition wire, or at least have power to come up to it. So yeah, but there you go. The CA is turning over the first time in, I want to say, 3 years. So now it's just to finish everything else, unless someone trades me a motor, but that might be later on. But for now, this CA will be built. That dash will be flocked, or some other cover. I don't know yet. Okay, so that's going to do it for today. We got the motor turning over, so awesome. I need to charge the battery up. It'll probably spin a lot faster, definitely, because the battery is at 12.3, not 12.6 where it needs to be. The dash is done. Now I just got to go order the parts to flock it. So I can't think of anything else I could do to this car today. I might not be able to do nothing to this car for a while unless I get a pair of seats or door panels. Because I gotta wait till I get paid next to buy the flocking for that. I got to, and maybe I can buy some more other parts for it. Maybe I'll get on to the Oklahoma drift scene and see if anybody locally around Bryan County or so has some intercooler piping or a manifold or intercooler. So yeah, the parts I do need for this car so it could be running is going to be the bearing that goes around the drive shaft, 2 sensors for the transmission, a turbo, a downpipe, intercooler piping, some lines, some hoses. I need a cable for my battery to locate it all the way to the trunk. I need speakers, audio. I need to put my headliner down, redo my headliner. I need to finish this hood, so maybe the next step is going to be this hood. So yeah, I need to make a list of exactly what I got to do. Someone did a decent pass. But all right, well that's gonna do it. Hey, if y'all like this video, if doing this dash helps y'all out any bit, or y'all just like seeing that motor finally turning over, hey, give me a thumbs up. Hey, subscribe to my page, please. That'd be much appreciated. Share this video. It'd be awesome if y'all did. So if you have any questions, comment below. I'll be glad to answer any of y'all's questions. All right, well, y'all take it easy and stay safe from this coronavirus. Hopefully we get done with this whole quarantine thing so we can get out and actually go drifting or racing or whatever y'all like to do. So all right, well, again, y'all stay safe and I'll see you on the next video.